And we're back. Welcome back to the Boys Experience. Where today I've got Dakota with me. Don't have Kyle today. He is doing his stuff for school. It's been pretty busy the past few weeks, especially with him graduating. So, how you doing, Dakota? How's life?
Oh, uh, life and same thing, bro. With school, technically, I shouldn't even be home right now. Should be at my class, but hey, we're bad boys out here.
Right.
At the boys' experience, we're certified bad.
Right. Anyway, um, man, there's not much to talk about this week, to be honest with you. We just had the Witch Queen launch trailer. I know that much. I was watching that for a little bit. It was pretty
The
cool. They didn't really show anything.
exorcism,
Oh yeah, we did have the exorcism. Um, where people were pretty much ruining it for each other.
in multiple ways,
Yeah,
actually. Uh,
yeah,
if you sword skate the long bridge part, uh, it entirely bugs out the mission to where you can't progress past that part. Happened to us the first time we did it. And then the second time we did it, we got through it and did everything properly. And then someone skipped the cutscene because apparently Bungie decided it would be a good idea to let random people in your random match made 6-person group just skip the cutscene for everyone.
sounds accurate. Sounds about accurate. Uh, when we played it happen to us. I just got done uploading my reaction video on that, so if y'all want to go check that out on my channel, it's there. You know,
It
it
is in fact there, yeah.
it is indeed there. Um, where Dakota fucking talked about also in the background how Facebook is a failure.
Listen, okay, it is. I don't know what to tell you. They're a failure and they don't deserve anything.
Remember when they were a top company? Man,
Yeah, they were. Used to be. Now they're little babies.
they were like the social media to be on. That was like right after the MySpace era.
Yeah, they are pretty much the reason MySpace stopped working.
What do you
Or,
mean
well,
by
not
stop working?
working, but like people stopped using it, is what I mean.
Right.
They're like basically the reason that happened.
Yeah, they are. I mean, it was a good website. It's just it became out of date. It looks out of date, bro. You know what I mean? Like you get on Facebook and you're just like, bro, this is not like recent times type shit. You know what I mean?
I do. But like at the same time, I don't really think that matters necessarily since most of the people on there are old people anyway that don't care about that.
Yeah, I
But
guess it doesn't really target people like us demographically.
you know what website people don't really use anymore that fucking was really cool? MySpace.
Well, yeah, MySpace was like a dude that website in itself has a huge history, bro. Like that is the social media that started it. And I know that like we're going to be talking out of our ass for anybody that's pretty much in our age group because most people didn't like use it. I used it for like a month maybe and then I got to Facebook when I was like 9 cuz I started social media when I was really young.
See,
Uh,
I used it, but just not like how social media is used. I used it because I made a playlist of music on there, and I would literally just use it to listen to music.
Really? That was the use case that you used it for?
What?
That was your use case for
I
it?
mean, yeah, pretty much. I just went on there and used my MySpace page playlist to listen to music.
Bro, I don't know if you were like on YouTube when YouTube used to be like this. Bro, back in the day, to let you guys know how fucking old I am going to feel saying this, and like other people are gonna feel old when I bring this back up. On YouTube, if you didn't know, you used to be able to have your own background, like, to your channel. And by what I mean by that, like behind the videos, like on the home channel of your videos, you used to have, instead of it being just grayed out, you used to be able to have a picture back there. And when you clicked on someone's YouTube page, they used to be able to, it used to play you could set a song to play when they opened up your YouTube page. And this was like it was the biggest thing. And back in the day, I grew up around country music, so all I'd listen to was like Rascal Flatts and stuff. So I had a Rascal Flatts song just playing. And
That was your YouTube song, bro?
yeah, it was my
Rascal
YouTube
Flatts?
song was Rascal Flatts, and I had like some Call of Duty 4 background. It was so, it makes me feel so nostalgic saying it and even talking about it, because it was so, it's just different nowadays, bro. Like everything is so different from how we did things back in the day. The copyright system was completely non-existent almost, because the internet didn't have any like rules.
It was.
In a sense, the
It
internet
was
really
not
doesn't
existent
have rules still, right?
on YouTube, at least.
Well, copyright wasn't regulated like it was back in the day for YouTube, because YouTube wasn't as big of a deal, and then YouTube got bought by Google, and then yada yada yada. We get the present day, and we're here now. But I just found it crazy. Like we brought up MySpace there for a few minutes, and I was like, man, fuck MySpace. Remember YouTube, bro? Remember Twitter? Instead of the like button, we had the thumbs up button and the thumbs down. You could dislike somebody's Twitter post. You can't dislike anything nowadays. YouTube just got done taking away the dislike button.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they took away the ability for people to look at the discount number, or the dislike count. Is
Which
what
I
meant to
find
say.
ridiculous. I want people to know if they disliked my video, because then, you know, they were like, oh, this video's shit, don't watch it. Even if it's my video and people are like, oh yeah, this is shit. I'm
Yeah,
like,
no,
hey,
I mean, it
thanks
doesn't
for
make
letting
sense.
me know and everybody else know that it's shit, because now I know not to do that anymore.
It still doesn't make sense that they did it.
Even with Twitter, bro, it was like, yo, I wish, bro, can you imagine if we had a dislike button on Twitter nowadays? Oh my god, bro. People would literally dislike every... You would be... I guess you can't have it on Twitter, because you would be fueling some people to just go to Twitter and just dislike stuff. It'd be crazy. But
Yeah,
that's also the internet. Like, the internet is like this place that can't be... Technically, it can't be regulated.
the Twitter mob of people would definitely be worse. That's for sure.
Oh, bro, Twitter mobs, you give them a dislike button again? Oh my god. I would be frightened for people's... Like, anybody that looks at numbers and likes and dislikes, oh, brother. You would be in for it. It'd be fucking all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, it would be not great. That's for sure. Especially for like half the shit in like on Twitter now, like that people get mad at.
You know, speaking of socials, I've been actually looking for like a new social media platform lately. So like, because the best thing to do, honestly, in my opinion, if you really want to grow out a social media, one of the best ways is to be there first. Um, uh, Set up your account really early on in the game, and make yourself known. And I was like, huh, I wonder if there's any upcoming social media platforms that I can, set myself up for success for, maybe. And I haven't really saw anything. I was actually like thinking about like what if I created a social media? What would it look like? And like I really don't know what my social media would look like. I would imagine it would be kind of like a Twitter and TikTok mixed together, in a sense.
You think?
So basically like a Twitter, but I don't downgrade the video quality every time to look like 1440p, or not 1440p, 144p.
But you don't like that Twitter has terrible video usage, bro?
No,
Why not? What's wrong with that?
because as a company that says it or tells itself that it is one of the biggest, if not, it says it's the biggest social media platform, which it can make the argument that it is. Like, Twitter is one of those social medias that's actually pretty huge, and I think it can definitely count as one of the biggest social media platforms out there. But if you're gonna make that argument, and you could come to the conclusion that yes, it is one of the biggest social media platforms, and lately, with the amount of fucking ads I get on Twitter, bro, I really want to see Twitter just honestly make it to where my videos at least play in a quality where I can see things. Like, I feel like I'm not asking for a lot, considering there is companies like Instagram, Twitter, or not Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, like there's companies like that are out there where their video quality is pretty insane, if not spot on. But then you have Twitter's. And I guess Twitter, like, okay, in a sense, Twitter's not meant to be used like that, right? Like, Twitter's meant to be used for a purpose of, you have something that you want to get off your chest in 100 words. Maybe a little less than that, because, you're capped on the amount of things you can type, letters you can type on Twitter. But, I also, like, would appreciate it if I post a video on Twitter, it doesn't look like absolute fucking penis.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There must be like a special way to upload videos on Twitter or some shit, because some of the videos I see on there just look normal, but like some of them just look absolutely
for sure.
awful.
Verified accounts probably get privileges, if you will. I'm like 90% on that. But my question is, how much of a privilege are they getting on like quality? Because there's sometimes I click on like a Tim the Tatman video and I'm like, hey yo, this looks great, and then I'll look at another Tim the Tatman video, I'm like, hey yo, this looks like he recorded it on his fucking Elgato from 2011. It's
So
just
I was going with.
terrible.
He recorded this on a potato with a piece of string on it. And then he put it out into the world and said, "This shall be known from henceforth as my work."
My beautiful work. But no,
and everyone said, "Amen."
If I just wish that I have issues with social media's platforms, and they're small issues, for the most part, but like Twitter, that's my main issue with it. There's no like perfect social media platform, and I've been kind of looking for another social media to try to be like, hey, I was one of the first to get to this.
You're trying to clout chase social media?
Yeah. I mean, look at it. A lot. There's a lot of people that have gotten, like, they were one of the, they were there in its early days. Like, Summit 1G is a good example of Twitch. He was one of the first on Twitch, and then look at him today. I mean, there's not much that's changed. I'll tell you that much.
Amen, brother.
And he's still pulling a massive amount of viewers. Granted, he's very entertaining. I still enjoy watching his stuff a lot. And even Tim, for the longest of time, like, he was a dominant force on Twitch. I don't think I ever saw Tim under 10K viewers while he was streaming on Twitch. And then now on YouTube, he moves to YouTube. He still holds 30K viewers on YouTube. The only time I've seen someone drop numbers is when Shrouded Ninja went to Mixer, and that's because they describe this, like, Mixer wasn't supported like Twitch and YouTube were. Well, I don't know if you can call Twitch supported now, because Twitch is such a shit company now. Like, it's not even close to YouTube. I don't know how people still enjoy streaming on Twitch. After streaming on YouTube for a while, I've got to say it was a lot better.
I would agree with such things. I mean, even just the beginning quality, like just setting up the stream, like straight from OBS, like into the thing and whatnot, it actually looks how it looks in your like OBS and what it's set to. When you do it on Twitch, they like fuck stuff up. I don't know. It's like I'm streaming 1080p, like, and it looks like I am on like my side and everything, but on Twitch it's like 720.
It's like 720, and that's because the bitrate is capped on Twitch. It's only capped for non-partnered. It's 4,000 bitrate, which is horrible, by the way. 4,000 bitrate is like 480p. 7 to 8,000. There's that itself is like, that's for affiliates, and that's like you can get 720p on that, and then if you're a partner, I've heard it can go up to 12,000, which is pretty good, right? That's pretty good. But I've seen way better. On YouTube, I stream at 20k bitrate. Why? Because I can, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, I have no idea what my bitrate is set to on everything. I just know that it looks better.
Yeah. The only thing I do wish YouTube that you guys did have is I liked the idea of YouTube gaming and YouTube being kind of separate in a sense. And the reason why I like that, so what YouTube gaming should have been is your live streaming platform, instead of just fully integrating it with your regular YouTube. And the reason why I say this is because if you took some of what Twitch had, YouTube, there's a couple things at Twitch that I do miss. I miss having my own emotes, which I believe if you get to a certain point, you can have emotes, but I just wish I had that off the rip. And I do miss a couple things. I think the YouTube chat could look maybe a little bit better than it does now, but I don't know how you would improve that, so I can't say too much, actually. There's things to improve there, but I definitely think YouTube has a bigger jump on Twitch. And
for starting off, for sure, I'd say.
Another thing that I hate about people that use Twitch a lot is that they compare how a game is doing to how its numbers are on Twitch, which is so inaccurate.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a platform problem. I think that's a people problem.
Well, I believe it's a people problem, but it comes from a lot of people that watch a lot of Twitch. Because YouTube is inevitably just bigger. It's just huge, bro. It's owned by Google for a reason. You know what I mean?
Well, if you want to be technical, Amazon uh, bought, you know, Twitch and
Twitch, and they've
whatnot.
been doing a shit job at running it. But that's a story that we can tackle in a minute. Uh, Here, this is what I gotta say about. Um, Bro, my brain just like shut off there. Whoa.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Um, um, we're talking about YouTube and Twitch and how I like YouTube better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that YouTube just it has the better platform, and I think Google runs it better. Although there is problems with it, I'm not saying that there's not, and there's caveats, but I think that the caveats of YouTube are better than Twitch. Like the problems with YouTube, I'll deal with them more than I would the problems with Twitch. Because Twitch is like a lottery, and YouTube has at least an algorithm that can help you with helping people find uh, your channel more. They support their smaller creators more than Twitch does. Twitch mainly cares about their main top creators that make them a ton of money. Also, another notch on Twitch side of things, I've heard that the deals that they hand out are very, very poor. Like, when it comes to their partnered streamers. Like, you have to stream, like, a ton of hours every week. Like,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I know. Like this just came to mind because if I can mention him like yesterday or some shit, but fucking Hassan is partnered on Twitch, and I know he fucking like his shit. He has to stream a lot,
Yeah.
uh, and he also has to do. You have to do an ad break every like however long they tell
Oh,
you to do it.
dude. Don't get me
Uh,
started with Twitch's ads, bro. It's like TV ads now, bro.
yeah, so he has to do a 3 minute ad break. I think it's a 3 minute ad break every hour.
Fucking ridiculous.
If you're not subbed.
Well, here's my problem with this, okay? Um, with Twitch, uh, you need to subscribe to get rid of ads on one channel. It only works on one channel. I go to YouTube, I get premium, it goes away for every single video I watch in stream.
Yeah.
Which one do you think I'm gonna choose? YouTube? I mean, Twitch?
It also, I believe, portions of that go directly to like creators, and because you're getting rid of the ads, that would also give them AdSense and shit like that.
Oh, yeah, and also, YouTube also has a program where you can support creators as well, like specifically now. You can become a member, but the membership also includes extra shit that the streamer is supposed to do. Like, if you have that button, you're supposed to have incentives for doing that. It doesn't, like, it's not like, oh, you don't get any ads on this channel. No, it's actual, like, incentives to do it for the streamer, you know?
Like I know some people have, like membership things where it's like if you're a member, you get to join my member Discord, and there's like some people that have stuff where it's like if you're a member, you get to have an exclusive members only stream every week or something like
Yeah.
that. So,
And, like, you get to join me while I play video games and stuff like that. Or you get to join me on, like, I talk to, like, they'll talk to their viewers and stuff in that Discord and stuff every week. They'll watch a movie together. Like, it's more of like you feel closer to your streamer and or YouTuber than you do with Twitch. Like Twitch has a serious issue, bro. I think YouTube beats it in so many different ways. And I love it, and I want to make this very clear. I have a when I say all this stuff, it comes from my heart because I love Twitch. Dude, I was a Twitch fan before Twitch was cool. I was a fan when Twitch's name was stupid. You wanna know what its name used to be? Just in TV. Like, bro, it was a horrible name. It was a dumb name. And then they changed it to Twitch, which was way better. I was around when Soda Poppin' was popping on Twitch, bro. Like, the dude was doing his thing. I mean, he's still popping, right? But like, he was the only one doing it, the way he was doing it. I was there back in the day. I want to see Twitch do well, but Twitch doesn't want to see itself do well, bro. And what do you even do when Twitch doesn't want to see itself do well at this point? I mean, I feel like Amazon doesn't. I mean, sorry, I keep saying Twitch is like its own company. It's not. It's owned by Amazon, which tells you a lot because Twitch and Amazon, like, or Amazon treats its employees and the people it uses, or the people that use it, like shit. Even though I usually buy things off of there because it's just the easier way to do it.
Yeah.
So.
Fucking ethics be damned when I can get this thing shipped to me in 2 days.
Yeah. And usually I'm not picky. Like, I'll select a shipping, bro. I don't care when it gets here. But 99% of the time, I don't care when it gets here. As long as it gets to me in one piece. That's why I can't order anything with FedEx anymore.
I was about to say, I don't think I've had an Amazon package delivered to me that was, like, fucked up ever.
Yeah. That's the one, that's one thing I give the Amazon employees very good credit for. They literally have never had one that's, like, completely, like, off the wall. It's opened. Like, it's never that bad.
Like, I know I see, like, some shit from people. And, like, I've seen, like, personally, like, had shit delivered that was fucked up from, like FedEx and shit like that. Like, I just recently, it just reminded me, I saw one, not too long ago. It was, someone said, bro, my package said it was delivered, like, fucking a week ago. And I haven't seen the package this whole time. I had to, like, file the thing to, like, say that my package never came and whatnot. And then they're like, I pulled into my fucking carport this morning. Or, fucking not this morning, whatever time they pulled in. And they're like, it's on top of my fucking roof.
No way! On top of my roof, bro.
And they had a picture of a package on top of the roof just sitting there. And I was like, if this is real...
Dude, my boys at FedEx just don't care, huh? I mean, I don't blame them, though. Like, even Amazon employees, right? Say Amazon employees start just chucking packages like they're Tom Brady, right? Like, I don't blame them because they're treated poorly. They don't make enough to have to deliver 200 packages in 2 hours.
You don't think?
No, bro. I've seen Amazon workers that literally have to pee in a bottle because they don't have enough time to pee.
That is true.
They just don't have the time. And I feel so bad. Because I'm like, man, I really did. And that's when I stopped selecting next day shipping. So I was like, bro, I am being a part of the problem for them. I'm selecting next day shipping and making these poor people, like, have to push themselves to their absolute limit for no reason. All because I wanted my headset in the mail by tomorrow. That I really don't need. I just wanted it. Or because I wanted those Pokemon cards. I wanted that Kyurem. Like, what? Why? You know what I mean? But, There's so much wrong with Amazon. We could talk about this for hours. We've talked about it for hours before. We have a podcast episode. I believe we talk about it in podcast episode 1. Wasn't that the episode where we talked about the corruption of Amazon?
I think we were just talking about like monopolies and shit like that, which
Because that was the episode with
we were.
where we were like, where we were like, oh yeah, we want to talk about really bizarre topics, and we started off with mac and cheese ice cream, right?
Bro, that might be the mac and cheese ice cream.
Yeah, it was because we were playing Call of Duty Zombies. I remember this, and
Yeah, we were playing zombies.
yeah,
When
we
you
were
were talking
playing
about it.
Cold War Zombies. God, going back to that, I kind of miss Cold War Zombies, bro. I might have to reinstall that and play it before Witch Queen comes out. I'll put it on my list. Um, bro, I have a list, believe it or not, before Witch Queen comes out. Okay, I'm gonna play this game, and I'm gonna play this game, and I'm gonna play this game.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. It's on my phone. I said I want to. Okay, I put Minecraft at the top of the list. I put Black Ops 2 Zombies. I did play that. Um, I don't care about that game anymore. Battlefield. I don't. That game is so broken, and I keep seeing every day it getting worse and worse. So,
Really?
oh,
I haven't
dude.
seen anything about that, and
If you follow Tom Henderson on Twitter, dude, he talks about it all the time. For anybody that doesn't know that watching the podcast on Twitter, a guy named Todd Henderson. He is always leaking the Call of Duty stuff. He's leaked the past, like, 5 Call of Duties. And all the information on them, so I follow him. And he's been talking about Battlefield 2042 lately, and he's been talking about how bad it is. And in the meetings, he's been leaking some stuff about Battlefield's, like their high up meetings. And in the high up meetings for Battlefield, they're being so petty about their bad game, and him talking about it on Twitter, that his name comes up in the meetings, and they're like, just ignore Todd Henderson on Twitter. I don't know who's feeding this information to him. And shit like that. It's just getting worse and worse. Either way.
that's very interesting. I've
Yeah.
heard nothing of it
I have
or
a list.
seen any of it at all.
Got me my list of games that I want to play. I've been playing Warzone with Dakota a lot. Before Witch Queen comes out. It's been pretty okay, been pretty fun. We thought that Rebirth update was gonna come out, and it didn't, so that sucks.
Yeah, I'm confused when the fuck that's happening. If it didn't come out with season 2, because I thought that's when it was coming out.
My guess is they're drip feeding the content to us. It's gonna be in season 2, just later on in season 2.
Yeah, I mean probably, but still, that's dumb.
Yeah. Well, most companies drip feed content nowadays. That's just how gaming companies work. Is there any games that you got on a bucket list to play before Witch Queen comes out, and I inevitably waste my life on it, and I'm assuming you're gonna waste a lot of your life on it?
Before it comes out,
You've been playing a lot of
don't
Pokemon.
think I have a list necessarily. I am playing I'm playing Pokemon currently.
I'm playing it currently, bro. He really has been playing it a lot.
Just caught an Eevee, actually.
Ooh, nice, nice. The most overused Pokemon in the game. Fucking mad that they didn't add Kyurem into that game. Because Kyurem is the only Pokemon that should exist. Everything
Should have
should
gave
just
it
be Kyurem.
food. God damn it.
But yeah. Been playing some Warzone a little bit lately. It's pretty broken. It's not that great. So, Witch Queen, please come faster. I can't
I
wait
mean,
to sit into that
Warzone
queue.
is what it's been forever,
Yeah.
for the
Also,
most
I
part.
would like to point out real quickly in the podcast, to people, uh, both me and the boy Dakota over here are gonna be starting new jobs soon. So if you see a little bit of inconsistencies in the podcast and recording it, it might be us just trying to find a rhythm on uh, when would be a good time in the slot of days that we do work to make record the podcast. It's not so much uploading it because I don't really have a problem usually with uploading it. Uh, it just comes down to recording times and whatnot. So I just wanted to warn people, if you see a little bit of distance in there, it's just because we're both working. We have a life, believe it or not.
Are you sure
Yes.
that we have a life?
Okay. Me, maybe not. You seem to have one. You know, you seem to have it figured out. You have a girlfriend. You have a yeah, you're going to school. You got a job. So you seem to have it figured out, Dakota. Me, on the other hand, I literally come home and play video games every day, so I don't fucking...
Hey, bro, it'd be like that.
Bro, it's the way to live. It's my favorite way of living. Because I get to find joy every day. Dude, you just sounded like an old man fucking shitting himself. What's up?
Good, bro. This fucking... I was trying to catch this fucking Rapidash, and it fucking double-edged me and killed itself.
Did it?
Yes, it did. It sure fucking did.
And that sounds quite unfortunate, my friend.
Can I get an F in the chat, please?
F in the chat, bro. F in the fucking podcast chat? What are you talking about?
Can I get an F in the comment section?
Well...
Fucking...
Oh,
Yo,
and OBS
Bandit.
had that update. I don't know if you heard about that or did the update. Pretty interesting. I kind of like it. I like the little UI thing.
What did they update?
So it was a lot of bug fixes, but they changed the audio, how the audio, they changed the
I didn't mean to use it.
so the audio, if you have it muted, so say I have my music muted, you can still see the music bar going up and down, and you couldn't before, which I found pretty cool, pretty nice. So a nice little thing that they added, bro. Yeah. It's not that important, but in my opinion, it's just a nice little thing.
Yeah, no, I mean that makes sense that you would still be able to see it.
Right.
I wonder if I have my thing updated for that.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. There's not a lot to cover this week, bro.
I can fucking look. Yeah, I got a random question for you. Oh God.
Okay.
I just dropped my phone.
Lay it on me, BB.
What is the weirdest thing in your refrigerator? But what's the weirdest thing you've ever had in your refrigerator? Like, it doesn't have to be right now. Just like the weirdest thing that's ever been in there.
Weirdest thing in my refrigerator I've ever had in there. Right now I have Capri Suns in there.
That's not weird, bro. Capri Suns are fucking Capri Suns.
For my age, I guess. I don't know.
Bro, I'd eat, I guess drink Capri Suns, bro. I'd drink a Capri Sun any day. Drinking a brewski with the boys, and you pull out a Capri Sun.
Dude, it's the way to live.
I know my answer.
Okay.
Which technically not my fridge, but it's a fridge of a family member. grandfather, before he died in Kentucky, had a jar of pickled hot pig's feet in the fridge. Uh,
Pickled? What?
yeah, they were hot pickled pig's feet, and
No way.
he would eat them out of the jar.
Uh, Very interesting.
I know. I've never tried such
Now,
a
if you
thing.
were to
I
say
never
a
will.
weird thing that I like, okay, so I have a weird thing. It's not to do with anything fridge related or food related. Uh, when I was a kid, uh, well, okay, this is backstory. When I was a kid, weirdest thing in my room. As a kid, I had this stuffed animal. I used to watch Land Before Time a lot. I don't know if you
Hey,
remember that.
yo.
The dinosaur show.
Wonderful dinosaur movie
Yeah.
slash show, whatever it is.
Um, and I fell in love with the purple dinosaur, with the purple
Is that
triceratops.
I was gonna say, is that the Triceratops?
And I eventually found a stuffed animal, at Walmart, and um, I bought it, and I ended up naming it Tiny Tick. Don't know where I got the name from. Still don't remember. But I named it Tiny Tick, and I still have him to this day. He is in
Hey,
my closet.
we love Tiny Tick, bro.
Bro, he's been around, he's been the homie since day one. Literally. That man was
No,
there through my Pokemon card phase, through the Beyblade phase. Uh, um, I had a Bakugan phase for a little bit.
bro, didn't everyone? Bakugan was so cool when it came out. This shit was awesome. I never actually got any of them.
I had
I
so many. I threw them
just
all away.
fucking wish I did.
I had the
I would
best
watch the
Pokemon
show.
in the subdivision.
I watched the show every single morning before school because it was on TV. And I would fucking pop it up on there and I'd be like, hey, yo, Bakugan is on. I'm about to go to school. Let me eat this bowl of cereal.
Bro, another thing that I used to do, or another thing we used to do in middle school, we had my group of friends. Well, this was when the Nintendo DS came out. Very huge, right? We used to play Mario Kart. We were forced to stand outside the school for 30 minutes before school started in freezing cold temperatures. And you want to know what we did? We were like, bro, bring your Nintendo. Bring the DS. We're playing Mario Kart out here, bro. And there were some kids in our friends group where their parents did not allow them to bring their DS. So they would sneak their DS to school so they could play Mario Kart. That was
Fortunate.
another really weird thing that we used to do. But like, yeah, that's the weirdest thing I guess I have in my room is I got my boy Tiny Tick. He's just in the closet in a backpack.
Bro, I had my little kid's stuffed animal that I had was a dog from Build-A-Bear Workshop. Just a little dog. And I dressed him up in a soccer uniform. And I gave him the most original name ever, which was Soccer Dog.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Soccer dog?
Soccer Dog. And he's my homie. Uh,
You still got him?
I I do. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I mean, he's at my mom's house, but he's at my mom's house, chilling in my room at my mom's house. Uh,
Oh,
I
so
could
like,
never get rid of the homie fucking soccer dog, bro.
oh, so your parents still have like your room set up for you for whenever you come home? That's pretty lit.
Yeah, well, fucking no one else lives in it, so they better fucking leave my shit in there. Um, I don't know what
Oh,
else they're gonna do with it. I don't know why I keep saying they're. Technically, my mom is the only one that's my parent.
why is that?
Because my actual father does not live there,
Ah,
nor in this state, actually.
oh,
It's my mother and my stepfather that
same.
live at her house. But
Uh,
anyway, yeah, no one else lives in there, so they better leave my shit there. Uh,
huh, interesting. Okay. Well, that wasn't a topic I was expecting. The fridge part. That was like, that's like a. I thought you were gonna say like, what's the weirdest thing in your room, in your closet?
nah, bro, we're out here with the weird. Bro, okay, I've got another question. I think I know your answer already because we also talked about this like 2 days ago or some shit. Okay, if you could make a business, what would your business be? Like just make a business right now. Like you have all the means to do it. What's your business
Oh,
gonna
I
be?
did talk to you about this, and I still stand by it. It's $1 million idea. Um, to explain it to the podcast, I said that me and my friend here, Dakota, need to start a restaurant in the state of Michigan. And the whole concept of the restaurant will be that with your meal that you can get, uh, instead of getting alcohol, or instead of there being alcohol there is a choice of an edible with your food. There will obviously be like, water, soda, and stuff like that. But instead of drinks, which are way more unhealthy than edibles, you could get an edible with your food. Get a 10 milligram. And now you might ask, how are they going to get home? Well, that's simple. The only way to get to and from the restaurant is from our uh, employees that will pick you up. Uh, so, in a sense, you would need a reservation for a restaurant, which would suck. Or we could just avoid the how are you gonna get there part, and you actually be responsible. And we could just take no responsibility on how you get home, and you know,
Well, I mean that is what most people do, like
right.
bars and shit.
But I
They
feel
don't
like it'd be
fucking.
cool to give a means of getting at least home,
No,
especially if
I
you're
mean it
super
would be.
fucked
I'd
up.
definitely do it. I'd be like, if you're super fucking high, you can't drive legally. Pay us a little bit extra.
Yeah,
We'll take you home.
yeah. Depending on the drive, we'll send you home. Can include it with a with the in the pricing there. You know what I'm saying? It's a cool idea and it's a cool concept in my opinion. I feel like it would be it definitely needs some polishing.
Actually,
Uh
it fucking sucks.
and there would be legal
No,
stuff.
Worst idea I've ever heard.
I did not hear that Thomas joined.
Just fucking with you. Yeah. I
Why
did join.
hello, Thomas. This is a new
Yeah.
happening right here. Thomas, we're 49 minutes almost into recording a podcast, bro, and you joined. How's it going?
49 minutes? What a whack time. Like, why did I have to join during 49? It's such a stupid number.
Well, that's what you decided to join at, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, Braden said 5:30, and, well, it's
No
5:30.
shit, it is 5:30, isn't it? Well, fuck, maybe Braden will join also. That'll be real interesting.
I didn't finish my paper last night, but I decided to turn in a paper I wrote for my IAH class, and I'm hoping to play the system. It's the only way to do it.
Now,
The system.
Tommy, since you've joined in the middle of this explanation, I'll do you the courtesy of asking you the same question that I had just asked Danny, and that question is, if you had all of the means right now to just start a business entirely, like all the money and everything you needed, what business would you start?
Ooh. I think my business would be. Fuck, man. I don't want to say this. Someone's gonna steal my idea. Um.
You know, the
I
4 viewers we have. Yeah, bro.
Hey, man. If one of you guys steal it, I'm gonna find you. So anyway, it's essentially one restaurant. It wouldn't be a chain because screw that. But it'd be somewhere like Vegas or something. But essentially, people call in for the day. We take reservations. We have one meal service, and it's at night. And you can essentially order whatever you want. Like, there's a limited amount of seats, so you have to reserve it. You can order whatever you want. And that morning, we go pick up the ingredients fresh, and you can have your quote-unquote last meal or whatever. It'll be like whatever you want at this
Last
restaurant.
meal. I don't know if I.
Well, no, it's like, it's not.
That.
Well, you know how like in prison you got like, right, you get to pick whatever the hell you want to eat. Like, what are you picking?
Right.
That's like the theme of it. Like, you just.
It's like a. So like your
we
theme
tell
is
you
like,
at the end,
oh, like on a
one
Friday.
person dies. One person dies at the end of the night, and you don't know who it's going to be.
Yeah, you have to fight over who dies. Yeah.
No, but essentially, yeah, you could be able to basically have a meal, anything that you want, and we'll cook it up for you, and it'll be all fancy schmancy.
That'd be
Like, if you wanted
not a bad
spaghetti
idea.
and fucking biscuits and gravy, we would make it for you. That's so what you wanted.
Yeah, that's not. That's pretty good idea.
That's a pretty interesting idea there.
I feel like you could totally make bank on it, too.
Oh, 100%.
But then again, I had someone tell me, like, well, because my plan was just to get, like, famous people in there. But they already can do that because they're rich, so.
Goodness
I mean-
gracious, bitch.
Hey, there's a market for like exclusive types of dinners. You know, like there's some people like that are like, oh yeah, on a Friday we go out in style. You know, I want to go to a restaurant where the violins are playing. You know, I get the exact meal I want.
Yeah, live music.
Yeah.
Be nice classy event. Everyone's wearing jumpsuits.
Jumpsuits. Okay.
Jumpsuits, like prison jumpsuits.
Yeah. There's like a theme every week.
You
Prison Jumpsuits, the podcast. What?
you get to take home your prison jumpsuit at the end of the night. Like, I had my last meal at fucking Jibby Bibby's.
Oh, so that's the name of the
Bro.
restaurant, The Last Meal. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. We're fleshing this idea out right now, okay? Because that could actually be a useful gimmick. Because Incarceration, the music festival, is at an old prison, and they quite literally sell prison jumpsuits out of it that say like incarceration and like stuff on them as a like like a souvenir thing, and people buy them quite frequently. There's a lot of people
believe it.
here, actually. So
Dakota, what's yours?
mine,
Yeah,
bro,
your idea.
Yeah, man.
you know, thinking about it, I don't think I have a great idea for a business that's like not a
My business is just legal prostitution.
that's like not a thing that's already happened. Bro, I was thinking about it. I think the businesses where you like pay to go into them and then like beat the shit out of stuff is pretty lit. But that's a business that's already like a thing, you know what I mean? So,
I mean, I guess it could already be a thing, yeah.
well, I mean, yeah, I know it could already be a thing, but that's boring.
Yes.
So, you know, I was thinking maybe mix that with like the VR game places where you can go and do VR games with like the actual stuff to like
Seems
make you feel
dangerous.
like you're in there. Like what? Yeah, right.
You have like
But-
an axe in your hand and you're wearing VR goggles. You just chop someone. Ah!
But you wouldn't have like an actual axe. It would be like
A
fake.
foam, like a Nerfax.
As we were sitting here
Nerfax.
and talking to Dakota, I was like, I thought of something that was like, if we ever were to blow up online, right, and we were ever to get that like following, something like Tim the Tatman or Nick Merckx, this would be a pretty good idea, especially in our area. We open up one of those gaming cafes, except instead of it being like a LAN where computers are next to each other and it's just one long desk, what we really should do is make a streaming cafe where people can literally, not only can they game, but they can stream from this place. And they have their own tiny room that they can stream in that is soundproof. So they can scream all they want and shit, whatever they want to do in there, while they're streaming.
Interesting business plan.
And you charge by the hour.
Yeah, if you don't have a setup at home, you can just go to this place and stream.
Yeah, and also you can, like, so the front part is like an actual gaming cafe, right? So like you got the place where you can go and get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Get a drink. Then
So,
you can
so
go
what
and.
are we saying the price for that is, bro?
Okay, well, I'm not gonna know it off the top of my fucking head, but like,
No, I'm like, what are you thinking? Like per hour? Price
per
per hour?
hour, again, it's gonna kind of depend on what the electricity bill would be, where it's at, location and stuff. But I mean, you know,
You'd have to
I'm
have really good
assuming,
internet.
yeah, that too. You have to take all this, and so I don't actually know if it would actually like be profitable, but I don't know, maybe like,
Are you guys getting on Warzone or no?
I don't know if I am or not. But like,
I
say
mean,
like,
I will.
say like 15 an hour, okay? 15 an hour, but you can get a membership for every month. $9
It's
a
gotta
month.
be more than 15 an hour.
I know, but if you charge more than 15, then it's gonna be like, bro, why wouldn't I just buy my own computer? Which would make
Because they don't have the means, Danny. That's why.
Okay, well then you set a price, bro.
Braden said he'll be on in 25, by the way.
Like, bro, it's ironic you just said 25 because I was gonna say 25 an hour.
Whoa.
25 an hour?
Oh, shit.
That's up there. Okay. Well, you know, that'd be a pretty cool idea.
Because you have to think about, like, you know, how many people are actually going to use it.
Right.
And also at the same time, like, of the people using it, like, is there going to be enough people using it?
Right. Well, that's why I said, like, you would have to actually, like, do well. You know what I mean? But,
Yeah, that's
anyway.
It's a very interesting
honestly,
plans that we've
I
come
think
up
we
with.
should just, maybe probably end it off there, bud. Honestly. Call it a day. I think that was a good, productive episode, especially since there's not much going on this week. Next week, we'll definitely have more, I'm sure, especially with Witch Queen coming out and stuff like that, so.
Oh, yeah, bro. Witch Queen next week is going to be interesting, especially because I have responsibilities.
On top of Witch Queen. Beautiful. That's what we like to hear.
No, it's not.
We hate to hear it.
We do. We do hate to hear it.
So, what about like a BJ cafe? Just go
That'd
in.
be pretty cool. I don't think it's necessarily a feasible plan.
Well, you have to give a BJ to get one. So, like, it's just.
That's your
I'm
plan?
good.
So you guys just switch off from each other, or what?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm alright.
Yeah, that sounds
if
like it
called
needs some refining.
Morning glories.
Morning
Alright.
glories.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate
That's a
everybody
pretty
that
good
listens
name.
to the podcast. If you guys want to listen and or watch the podcast, we're everywhere. Spotify, YouTube. I think we're not on Apple yet. But we're everywhere for the most part. You guys want to go listen, Appreciate you. Yeah. We'll talk to you guys in the next one.
Adios.